We're going to meet opposites. Opposites are pairs of words that contrast each other, or words that are completely different from each other. Are you ready to learn some examples of opposites, learning friends? Repeat after me. Here we go.
Hello everyone. My name is Oniko. O-N-I-K-A. I am your teacher. Your teacher. Today we will be looking at opposite. Opposite. So opposite is the difference from something else, right? It is the opposite of something, or we would say different from something else, right? So the opposite of hot. An example we're going to use is the opposite of hot. The opposite of hot. The opposite of hot is cold. Cold, right? Cold, right? So the opposite of hot is cold. After hot and cold, we will look at dirty. The opposite of dirty is clean, right? Clean. The opposite of dirty, like we have the dog, is dirty. The dog is dirty, right? And now the dog is clean. So we say the dog is clean, right? The dog is clean. The dog is clean, right? So we would have looked at the dog is dirty, the opposite of dirty, the opposite of dirty is clean. It's clean, right? That's the opposite. Opposite. The opposite of dark. Right? So we're looking at the opposite. Dark. Dark. Right? So the opposite of dark. Dark. The opposite of dark is light. Light. Right? So the opposite of dark is light. Light, right? So we would have covered opposite. We would have covered opposite. We would have stated that opposite has the difference, right? They are different from each other, right? So they are different from each other, right? So we would have covered three opposites. Three opposites for today's class, right? Three opposites for today's class, right? We would have looked at dark. The opposite of dark is light. Then we would have looked at the opposite of hot. The opposite of hot is cold, right? We would have looked at cold. And then we would have also covered the opposite of dirty would be clean, right? The opposite of dirty would be clean, right? So we would have covered three opposites, right? So this has brought us to the end of our class. Thank you.
Let's sing along to our song.
High and low, fast and slow, opposites in everything we know. Hot and cold, young and old, we're the opposites, so bright and bold. Opposites, opposites, oh what a delight. Different meanings day and night, high and low, fast and slow.
Excellent job! These are just a few examples. Until next time.